Simplemente saludito. Buenas tardes. Saludito. Simplemente saludito. Buenas. Simplemente saludito.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0. Now it's Yordan.
Let's go, Astros.
That one ripped, but foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Bell handles the chance. The tag, and he's out. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Es que no cogí.
And a base hit.
Le ponemos un sablazo.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw comes into third.
Let's go.
The corners with only one out.
Well, that'll make you feel
Así
good
que
as
me
a hitter right
gusta.
there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
On the ground, Keishel. They get
Safe. Vamos. 2-0. Ganando Houston, Minnesota 0.
Your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Matthews in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Ryan, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And that's the third out.
El picheo, vamos a demostrarle el picheo.
We go to the bottom of the first. Towing the slab in today's game, Mike Burrows. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Smith takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Second designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. This one in the air center field. Matthews under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point, he wants to get him over and get him in.
Base hit and a run comes in.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hit.
And that is that. Back here in Queens, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole. This one in the air center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Braden Shoemake. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. Takes it in for the out. So here's Christian Vasquez. Popped up first base side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. In the dirt. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Matt Wallner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This one in the air right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Brooks Lee now at the plate. Out towards right center field. Matthews should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here at Citi Field. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground a second. And one away in the top of the third. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Paredes off of first with two away. On the ground right side, Keishel. And that's the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run shot. Here's Josh Bell. High fly ball out to center field. Matthews drifts towards it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Luke Keishel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Two down. Two outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that one in the air center field. Matthews settles underneath it, and that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Zach Cole up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Right side, hard hit. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now it's the shortstop, Braden Shoemake. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the
Así
inning
que me busca
alive.
que le meta un hit. Que le meta un hit. Ahí tiene.
Up next for the Astros, catcher
Here's Christian Vasquez.
A Minnesota eso
One with
de
a single
haciendo
so far.
trampa.
And that one
Era
got a piece of it.
bolazo. Y va a seguir.
Jose Altuve
Ahora viene que la
steps up in a
saco.
big spot here.
6. Vamos.
Lewis whips it across, and the inning is over.
He came back.
Back here in Queens, and now for the Twins.
Ponchalo.
Lewis.
Lewis.
On the ground, out to short. Over to first,
Oh.
and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That's a laser base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. That one out to right. Smith on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Sliced hard, but foul. The Astros trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now it's Christian Walker. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Hey! Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Nope, that's inside.
Crushed. Left center
Toma, cabeza de cruz. Toma, cabeza de cruz. Toma.
And we are starting over. So it's all tied up.
Tiene miedo.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Hit on the ground to short. To first. That's the third.
Tiene miedo. Toma.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Fly ball down the line.
Foul.
And it had the distance, but slices
Yes.
foul.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they keep.
No.
This one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way, and out of here. A gigantic blast. And they lead it. It's 4-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
In the air out towards right center. Matthews has a beat on it. And there's one away. Josh Bell at the plate now.
¿Te quieres llorar?
Foul ball there.
Toma.
And it's fouled away.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Luke Diesel, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Me ve pitcher.
Highway 10 gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Smith on the move. Got a good jump on it, tracks it down. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. They limit the damage.
Tiene miedo, tiene
All right, they
miedo.
go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the left fielder, Zach Cole.
Zach Cole.
The Twins leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So digging in, Braden Shoemake, 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Short hop liner, handled it short. Sends it to first, and the Astros put down in order.
Ok, por eso que a mí no me gusta jugar.
Back here at City Field, and now for the Twins.
Estoy esperando.